What's up, YouTube? Listen, family, if you haven't already, make sure you sign up for one-on-one coaching. Make sure you're taking the time to invest in yourself. How many of you guys have a gambling addiction? Let me know down in the comments below if you have a gambling addiction. As a matter of fact, do me a favor, please make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you help this video get at least 1,000 likes. How many of you guys have a gambling addiction? I want to hear about it, whether that's poker, whether that's cards, whether that's shooting dice, whether that's going to the casino, whatever it may be, let me know down in the comments below. Listen, guys, I was recently on a coaching call, and an individual, which was very open, honest, and vulnerable, shared with me that they too had a gambling addiction. So just know you're not alone in that, okay? Just know everybody has demons they're facing. Let me know if gambling is one of yours, okay? But check this out. I was talking to this individual and they was like, Chris, I've lost over 100,000 at the casino alone on the blackjack table. And for me, I said to that person, wow, how did you lose that much and how were you not able to stop yourself? And simply put, it was like, Coach, man, it just got out of hand. And then before I know it, I was trying to get it all back and end up losing more. Man, how many of you guys can relate to that? Okay, in the world of what we do in trading, we call that revenge trading. All right, when you lose an option trade and then you throw more money in thinking you're going to get it right back, and then you lose that too, and then you done turn one loss into two losses, then before you know it, you done blew up your whole account. And so these things go hand in hand, which is why I preach and teach a consistent message each and every day with you guys. Gambling is not necessarily a bad thing. Gambling becomes a detriment to you, though, when you can't control yourself, when you don't have proper risk management. This individual went on to say they're behind in their rent, 2 rent payments. They're behind on their car note. They're behind on past bills that they have, and they owe friends and family around $9,000 or so. And so look at how this one thing turned into all these other things, okay? And so, guys, it's important that you understand the significance of our actions and how they have a domino effect on other aspects of our lives, okay? And so listen, man, these things are not just relegated to a select few. Everybody has a vice. Some people might struggle with gambling. Others might struggle with drinking. Others might struggle with porn. Others might struggle with playing a video game. Whatever it may be, guys, we all have things we have to overcome. We all have demons in our lives, okay? The thing and the message today, though, is for you all to understand you have to address them and you have to attack them head on. You can't act like losing $100,000 is just normal. You can't act like at that point that you don't have a problem. You need to be able to acknowledge, you know what? This has gotten out of hand. I'm not only impacting me, I'm now impacting my family. I'm now impacting my kids' lives, my significant other lives. And so that's when it become a problem, when it's no longer just affecting you directly, okay? So again, I asked the question, how many of you have a gambling addiction? And if you do have one, did you overcome it? What were some things that you did to overcome it? So I was talking and going through some various things, and we just was having an open conversation. And that's what I appreciate and love about my community, the Same Game. Okay, we talk like that. We go down through there. And so he was simply saying, bro, I'd love to make money, but I don't mind losing money. Okay, I know that comes with the game. And yes, that's true. But at some point, you can lose to a fault. You can have that mindset and it takes you down a path of, you know what, yeah, you won, but you wiped out all of your gains because your losses end up equating to more than your wins. Okay, at what point do we just become content with a win and not go back in and give the money right back? Okay, listen, guys, in all you do, you have to manage your risk. In all you do, you have to find contentment at some point on the journey, you know what? I made $1,000 for the day. I made $10,000 this weekend, and just be okay with that. What is it about this whole situation that keeps us wanting to go back for more? It comes back to greed. I often talk about when you see profit, take profit. And the number one thing I often say following that is don't be greedy, because greed can take over your life. Greed, pride, and ego are three things that will have you broke, busted, and disgusted. Greed, ego, and pride can have you going from living a luxurious life to on the brink of homelessness. Greed can do those things because you don't know when to stop. You're never satisfied. You're never content. So my message to you all today is, if you have any level of addiction, whether it's drugs, alcohol, gambling, or what have you, make sure you first acknowledge and address that and deal with that before passing it off, before blaming, before making excuses, before running the victim Olympics. Because listen, guys, if you don't, you too, before you know it, can wound up losing upwards of $100,000 and not even recognize that you're that deep in the hole. Okay, listen, guys, everything in life with a little bit of effort can be overcome, but you gotta be willing to put in the work, and it all starts with you. So whatever your vice is, whatever you are in bondage to, make sure that you are doing what you can to put in a game plan for how you want to rectify that situation, how you want to navigate out of that situation. Okay, you may need to stop gambling altogether. You may need to cut out going to the casino altogether, just until you can regain your self-control. Because if you don't, guys, it can lead to something far more worse than just losing $100,000. See, money comes and goes, but if this gets to a point where you lose your life, if this gets to a point where you do something egregious out of desperation, now you end up in jail or in prison. Now, guys, have talked about losing your freedom, and that's when it goes haywire from there. So listen, man, I wanted to just put this message on you guys today. Everybody has vices. Yours may be different from the next person's, okay? Regardless of whatever vice you're dealing with, you have to tackle it head on. You have to first acknowledge it. You can't make excuses and deflect. You have to then think about, how do you want to overcome whatever you're in bondage to, okay? Guys, losing money is a part of life. However, at some point, you have to make a decision to say, you know what, enough is enough. Because nothing changes if nothing changes. And if you guys don't modify your behavior, guess what? Something will. And you don't want to go down that path of desperation, of having to rob somebody, kill somebody, or do something that you otherwise wouldn't have done had you just got a firmer handle and a firmer grip on your addiction. Okay, so listen, guys, I just wanted to share that message with you on the day. I wanted to talk to you about the importance of having an accountability partner, having someone you can openly talk to, someone you can trust, someone you can bounce these things off of, so that you know you're not going through it alone. I wanted to make sure you understand that life happens to all of us, but don't go through it in such a manner that you deteriorate from the inside out. Guys, if you are faced with something, get the help you need. Seek the help you need. Don't suffer in silence, okay? Listen, man, again, today I wanted to put this message on you. I had a coaching call, and that's the thing you need to know. Yes, I love talking about investing and building wealth and how to trade. But beyond that, the conversations are so much more richer, so much more deeper. There's things, a lot of times when I'm talking to you guys, I can just feel your heart, that you just need somebody to talk to beyond learning how to trade or read a chart. Sometimes you guys are just needing a positive voice to give you some affirmation. Sometimes you guys are needing some positive encouragement. A lot of times as men, we need that, okay? And so again, it's deeper than stocks. It's deeper than options. Invest in yourself, okay? If you know you need one-on-one coaching in any aspect of your life, whether it be dealing with addiction, whether it be learning how to read a chart, learning how to invest, learning how to budget. Guys, invest in yourself, okay? Because if you don't, nobody else will. Again, I don't want to preach on today. I just want to make sure you guys know the message that was on my heart today. I wanted to share with you in hopes that it helps somebody else, okay? If you're dealing with something in private, don't let it become a public embarrassment, okay? Get the help you need, all right? Listen, guys, we make videos like this every day. So if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result. Very few consider the journey. Do me a favor. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stock using my link below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.